So in this video, we will learn how to add new Ticket Tailor orders to Airtable. Now suppose guys you are hosting some kind of event and to sell the tickets of that event, you are using Ticket Tailor. Now you want whenever you receive a new order of tickets in Ticket Tailor, you want to add those details into your Airtable database as a new record. Now let me tell you, you can completely automate this process. So the trigger of this automation will be getting a new ticket order in Ticket Tailor. An action will be adding those order details into a Airtable database. So how you can set up this automation? To know this, you have to come with me to my screen.
So as you can see, here we are on Pabbly Connect's dashboard. Now to reach this dashboard, you will get a free sign-up link of Pabbly Connect in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can create your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes. And after reaching to this dashboard, just click on Create Workflow and give this workflow a name. For example, I would like to name my workflow as Ticket Tailor to Airtable. And then just click on Create. Now we can see that our workflow is open over here. And in this workflow, we have two different windows. First one is the trigger window and second one is the action window. So triggers and actions are basically those two concepts, those two principles on which this whole automation works on. Where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's begin with our trigger window. So the idea here is first we have to get the details or the data of new ticket orders which we are getting in our Ticket Tailor account in Pabbly Connect. So we are going to connect our Ticket Tailor account in Pabbly Connect so that every time a new ticket is sold, we get the sales data and the details of the customer who purchased the ticket. Then after that, using Pabbly Connect, we are going to send those details to Airtable just to add a new record over there. So let's begin. Now here in Trigger window, in Choose App, search for Ticket Tailor. Select it. And after that, in Trigger Event from the drop-down, select New Ticket Order as the trigger event. After selecting our trigger event, Pabbly Connect gave us a webhook URL. Now using this webhook URL, we are going to connect our Ticket Tailor account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, you just have to follow the help text given below over here. Just copy this webhook URL from here and go to the home page of your Ticket Tailor account. After that, on the top side, you can see the settings option over here. Click on settings. And from the left side, there are several options over here as you can see, out of which we have to click on API. After reaching to this API page, click on webhook and then create a new webhook. After clicking on create a new webhook, here you can see that a dialog box appears in front of us. The first thing it asks us is the event. So in the drop down below, we can see a list of different events over here, out of which we have to select order.created as the event. The status is by default active, let it be active, and here in URL section guys, we have to paste the same webhook URL which we have copied from Pabbly Connect. Just copy it from here and paste it over here, and then just click on create. Now we can see that we have successfully added this webhook URL in our Ticket Tailor account, and it has connected with Pabbly Connect. Now after making this connection, what we have to do? We have to place a test order for the ticket in our Ticket Tailor account. So in my Ticket Tailor account, I have created this event of a musical concert. So what we are going to do, I'm going to just purchase a ticket, a test ticket, a dummy ticket over here. So just a second. So what we have to do, just click on this view event page button, and in a new tab, the ticket selling page, the sellers page or the event page is open. Using this page, the users or the customers can actually buy the ticket. Right now, because I have kept the price of this ticket as $0, that's why here you will see an option of join the guest list. But if not, if you have added some money or some price to this event ticket, then you will see the buy ticket option over here, using which the customers can buy. So let me click on this join the guest list button. And then let's place an order for a single ticket. Let's select one, click on next. Then after this guys, here we have to enter the details of the customer who is purchasing the ticket. For example, let's enter as dummy user. This is the name of the person and this is the email address. So we just have to add the same email address over here once again and then just click on next. Click here to complete the order. And that is it. Just now we made a test purchase of a ticket from our Ticket Tailor payment page for the event which we have created. And because we have connected our Ticket Tailor account with Pabbly Connect, we will see the details of the same order are now received inside Pabbly Connect as well. And yes, here in our Pabbly Connect workflow, we can see that we have received some response. And in this response, you can see the details of the same new ticket sale or the new order. So we have the total price. We have kept the price of this ticket as 0 rupees or $0. So that is why here we can see that the amount as 0. Then we have the status of the ticket, that is completed, the status of the order. Then we will scroll down and we will see the details of the pass as well. So it was a regular pass which we have purchased, for which we placed the order. So we have this. And then we will see the details of the customer who made the purchase, who placed the order. So we will just scroll down and we will see the details of the customer, like the first name, last name, full name, and the email address of the customer. Also, here you will see an response name or the label name as payload created at. And here you can see the timestamp that what date and time this ticket was purchased. We have received the order. So we got this response in timestamp format, but we are going to change it into a simple date and time format as well in the next step. So in the last, we are going to send all of these details, the details of the customer, the quantity that at how much quantity the user has purchased the ticket. So we have also received the response of quantity over here and the date and time into our Airtable database to create a new record over here. Now guys, first let's start by converting this timestamp into date and time. For that, we are going to use a feature, a module of Pabbly Connect that is called DateTime Formatter. Just scroll down, come to our action window, and here in Choose Apps, search for DateTime Formatter. Just select it. After that, in action event from the drop-down, we have to select the action event as Format Date with Time Zone. Click on Connect. Then it is asking us for the date, that for what date or which date we want to change the format and time zone. So we have received this response of timestamp over here. Let's search for that response, and here it is, payload created at. And we have to map this same response of timestamp over here in this field. And guys, the process of mapping is very simple. Simply click on this field of date, and in the drop-down below, you can see a list of all the responses of a new ticket order which we have received from Ticket Tailor can be seen over here. And out of all of these responses, select the response of timestamp, payload created at, and map it over here. Then it is asking us from format, and in the drop-down below, you can see a list of all the different formats which we have. So here guys, from this drop-down, select the response of timestamp and map it or select it over here. The next thing it asks us is to format, that in which format we want to change it. So from the drop down, you can select any desired format which you want to change it. So I want to change it to day, month, year, hours, minutes, and seconds in this format. Just select it. Then in from time zone, from the drop down, we have to select UTC because the response or the data which we get from Ticket Tailor, we get it in UTC time zone. And in two time zone, you can select any of your time zone according to your choice. Like I'm in India, so we follow Asia Kolkata as the time zone over here. So that's why I've selected Asia Kolkata over here. Then just click on Save and Send Test Request. After clicking on Save and Send Test Request, here you can see that we have the exact date and time, that at what date and time we have received this order. So now guys, at last we have received the date and time of the order, and we have other details of the customer, quantity, and order as well. Now let's send all of these details to Ticket Tailor. For that, just scroll down, click on this Add Action Step button, and here in Choose Apps, search for Airtable. Select Airtable. Then in Action Event from the drop-down, select Create Record as the action event. Click on Connect and select Add New Connection. Now here guys, we have to connect our Airtable account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, we have to enter the API key of our Airtable account. Now here you must be thinking how you can get the API key of your Airtable account. Now to get it, just go to your Airtable account, click on this profile option and click on accounts option over here. After reaching to the accounts page, just scroll down and here you can see the API key of your Airtable account. Just copy this API key from here, go to Pabbly Connect and paste it over here. And then just click on Save. And as you click on Save, we will see our Airtable account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. After making this connection, the first thing it asks us is base ID, that in which base of a Airtable account we want to add this record. And in the drop down below, you can see a list of all the bases which you have created in your Airtable account. So in my Airtable account, guys, I have created a base named as sales. So in this base, I want to create this new record, add this data. So from the drop down, we are going to search for the same base, sales. After selecting our base ID, the next thing it asks us is the table ID. So in this Airtable base, I have created two tables. First one is scheduled interview and second one is ticket sales. So here guys, I want to add this data to this table named as ticket sales. So here in Pabbly Connect, from this drop down of table ID, I'm going to select ticket sales as the table ID. Then guys, all the column of data which I have created in this table, in this Airtable database, you can see all of these columns as fields over here in Pabbly Connect. And the data which we have received from Ticket Tailor, one by one we have to map that same data in the respective field. So let's start with first name. So we have to map the response of first name which we have received of Ticket Tailor of the customer which we have received over here in this field of first name. Just click here, and from the drop down from Ticket Tailor responses, select the response of the first name of the customer who placed the order. So this is the response and map it over here. And then after this, let's follow the same process of mapping for last name as well. So from the drop down, select the response of last name and map it. Then map the email. So instead of scrolling, let's search for the response of email. This is the email, map it over here. Then it is asking us for the total amount. So here we have a response of payload total, that is 0 this time. So just map it. Then map the response of quantity. So search for quantity and map it over here. And at last, booking date and time. So using date time formatter, we have converted the timestamp of booking date and time into a simpler date and time format. Just select the response of date time formatter and map it over here. And after mapping all of these details, just click on save and send test request. And after clicking on save and send test request, here you can see that we have received some response. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that the data which we have mapped over here, basically details of a new ticket order which we have received on Ticket Tailor, are now added as a new record in our Airtable database. So let's check it. We will go to Airtable, and yes guys, here you can see that in Airtable, we have the same details of the user. We have the same first name, same last name, same email, same total amount, quantity, and booking date and time. The same details of a new order which we have just now placed on our Ticket Tailor account. Now this means guys, the automation workflow which we have created using Pabbly Connect is working perfectly fine. And now using this automation, whenever we are going to get a new ticket order on our Ticket Tailor account, the details of that order now will be added in our Airtable database as a new record. So after setting up this automation, let's test this automation once in real time. Once again, we will go to the page of our event page of our Ticket Tailor account and let's place another order. Click on this join the guest list option or make another test payment. Click on next. This time guys, let's change the quantity. For example, let's change the quantity to 5. Click on next. Enter the details of the customer. So this time the customer name is test user. This is the email address. And we are going to enter the same email address once again. Click on next and complete the order. So just now we have received a new order and we will see instantly within seconds automatically the details of this new order will be added in Airtable. So let's check Airtable, and yes guys, here you can see that the data has been already added. We have the same customer name, test user, same email address, same total amount. So because we have kept the price as 0, so the amount is 0. We have the same quantity and the same date and time when we have received the order. Now guys, we have tested this automation in real time and this automation is working perfectly fine. So not just these applications guys, you can connect plenty of other applications using Pabbly Connect. And guys, one more important thing, you will find the clone link of the same workflow in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can clone the same workflow into your own Pabbly Connect account and use this workflow for free. Also let me tell you, Pabbly Connect offers you a free plan. And in this plan, you will get some free tasks every month into your own Pabbly Connect account. So if you want to try and test this automation, you can do it for absolutely free.
If you have any kind of doubts or queries, you can post them on forum.pabbly.com. So if this video was helpful to you, you can obviously like this video, comment down your suggestions, and don't forget to share it with others. So guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you. Have a great day.